Wow. What's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another Indians live stream preview recap. And in this wonderful recap, I'll be recapping the Brewers series and previewing the Twins series coming up, as I believe this is our last series against Minnesota for the year coming up. But yeah, we had a nice little one little 3-game series against the Crew. And heading into this series, I mean, it's no secret, this team is damn good. You know, you look at where they are right now, as of today, the are only oh no, that was from earlier. I was gonna say, wait, what? I was looking at something else and I didn't realize. The heck? Why isn't it? Oh, whatever. Let me refresh. I was looking at standings from a few months ago. That's weird. Wow, it actually did not. Well, whatever. Oh no, it's whatever. Wow, that's a bad way to start. But anyways, the Crew heading into today are 14 games ahead of the Reds in the division, and they're 5 games away from clinching their division already. They're going to be the first team to clinch their division. That's how damn good they are. Literally, they're going to be the first team out of everybody to be popping bottles. That looks sus, but yeah, they're gonna be having champagne showers at the earliest by next week. Like, they're insane right now. That's funny though. They don't have the best record in the league. They're not the best team in baseball, but the division just hit the bricks hella early. Their division is kind of not very good. Like, they ran away with it. I guess it's more on how good they are than how good the division is. They're 89-55 right now. Heading into this series against them, I knew it was going to be tough. What's the point of reviewing the Brewers series? I got to do what I got to do it. I've been reviewing every series all year. I got to do this one. I got to do it. I got to talk about it, even though there's nothing to talk about. Because the people got to know what happened. Because, you know, a lot of people don't pay attention to this stuff. They don't watch the games because maybe they're, you know, out there. Of course, I haven't been streaming the damn Indians for so long, like a couple weeks or whatever, because there's nothing to freaking stream. They suck. They're dead. They're mentally. They're done. They're done. Like, heading into this series, I knew we weren't gonna win this series. I knew it. I was like, man, we better freaking beat Hauser or we're going to get swept. And look what happened. They broke out the brooms on us. Straight up. They broke out the brooms. Like, look what happened. Okay, so here's what went down. All right. You know, I was looking forward to it. Eli Morgan on the mound. And believe it or not, it was actually a damn good game. We were winning 2 in the first inning. Yeah. Bobby Bradley, 2-run single, made it 2-1. They scored on a very weird thing that happened with Ryan Lavarnway. Whatever. And then from that point on, it was all Brewers. They were having a nice little home run derby there. They had a grand slam hit by Lorenzo Cain. For those who don't remember Lorenzo Cain with the Royals, that dude would kill us every chance he got. And then, of course, he had Eduardo Escobar. They had 2 of the most notorious Indians. Like, they had our kryptonite on their team. 2 guys that were our kryptonite. Eduardo Escobar. I mean, of course, he used to be with the Twins. He would always kill us there with them. And then, of course, Lorenzo Cain. And in this game, they just went off. Escobar hit 2 dingers. He had a double dinger day. Lorenzo Cain hit a grand slam. Oh man, it was bad. It was very bad. And it's like you look at how this game went for us. It actually didn't start off that bad, but like I said, fourth inning they just took off. Urias homered, and then the top of the fifth, that's where the wheels fell off. Then they added another homer by Escobar in the sixth. We added a run in the eighth, made it 10-3. Whoop-de-doo, who cares? Morgan went 4 in the third innings, 8 hits, 8 runs, 7 earned, 2 walks, 2 Ks, 2 dingers. Hauser went 6 with a hit, 2 runs, none earned. That's interesting. 2 runs, but none were earned, so his ERA is not affected. 5 walks and 5 Ks. My dude walked 5 people. But hey, when your offense is on fire like theirs is, that's a null point. That doesn't matter. It didn't matter, especially when the offense is dead. It's pretty much dead. It's like a zombie. It's dead. It's dead walk. It's like a dead man walking. Taking a daze. Trash. We would get good hits, and then it would go right to people again. But Hauser got the win. He's 9-6. Morgan falls to 2-7. Man, I think his magic is worn off a little bit. But if you thought that game was bad, oh boy, wait till I tell you about the next one. Oh, Corbin Burns happened. I knew he wasn't there. But damn, getting no hit again. We got no hit for the 4th time, officially 5th time this year, if you count that 7-inning no-hitter. Wow. Reds, White Sox, Crew. Oh, sorry, no. Third time, excuse me. 3rd time officially, 4th time overall if you count the 7-inning no-hitter. All 3 official no-nos came against the Central team. 2 from the National League Central. Corbin Burns, Carlos Rodon, Wade Miley. Wow. And the even worse part is, who was pitching for us in those games? None other than Zach Plazak, who lost 10-5. He's 10-5. Hader got his 31st save. Yeah, Burns didn't even get a complete no-hitter. They had a combined no-no. Mainly because, Burns' pitch count was really high up there, and Counsell was not going to freaking just burn his arm in a game like this. There's really nothing to talk about, Yelich doubled in a run, and at that point the game was over. Narvaez sac fly, and then Tellez double in the second. After that, it was just complete domination. My God. Plazak 6 innings. On normal circumstances, with a actual competent offense, you probably win a lot of those games. And then Burns went 8 with one walk, 14 strikeouts. And then Hader had 2 strikeouts of his own. They combined for 16 Ks. And only 1 walk. Wow. Oh, my God. And then you talk about, Burns is 10-4, Plazak's 10-5, Hader's got his 31st save. And then we talk about yesterday's game, and once again, nothing really to talk about. This was over from the beginning. We had a Wong Dong in the first, and after that point, it was over. Again. Because guess what? We were getting no hit again. Yeah. It wasn't even Brandon Woodruff doing it. It was Eric Lauer. I don't know what happened to Woodruff, but I guess they held him back at a start. I don't know who are they supposed to play today. Are they playing today? No. But the Twins are kicking the crap out of the Yankees. You'll see it. But they got to play Detroit, so I don't know what's up with Woodruff. I guess they figured, we want to hold off a little bit on these guys. We probably would have gotten no hit twice in a row, but Ryan Lavarnway, of all people, breaks up freaking Lauer. I think were we getting no, we were getting perfectoed. Yeah, we almost had a perfect game thrown on us by freaking Burns until we drew a walk. And then Lavonway finally got us on the board in the walk department. I mean, in the hit department, and then we scored. So we did not get blanked, thanks to a Miles Straw RBI single. But that was it. Wong hit another homer, and then Garcia hit another homer. So two guys hit double dongs in this game. Pena hit a homer. It's like, you hit a homer, 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 you hit a homer. Absolute just disgrace performance by the Indians in this series. Lauer 6-5. Savale was on the mound for the Indians. He's 10-4, and then Ashby got his first save. Savale went 3 innings, 7 hits, 7 runs, 7 earned. Yikes! That's usually it's really good to see 3 sevens only in gambling, but that's not no. And then 2 walks, 3 Ks, 3 home runs. That was a dead performance from him. God, Lauer 5 in the third, 3 hits, 1 run, 1 earned, 1 walk, and then 8 Ks. Safe to say the Brewers are on a completely different level compared to us. They are. And for anyone out there arguing payroll, let's see how much they make on payroll. Yo, GG's on the Browns game. What's up, Jacob? Yeah. I mean, we damn near had him, too. We had him again. But Baker people say, oh, Baker. It's like, well, Baker could see it, but he was hit as he was throwing it, and it just went straight up. Kind of like what happened with DeShone Kizer. Remember that? Against the Packers when we were trying to win the game, when we were trash. If he didn't get hit as he was throwing the ball would have went out of bounds, and we would have had another chance at it. I don't know. But Brewers, for those like, oh yeah, they got an insane payroll. I mean, not necessarily. They're 19th in payroll. They only have a $97 million payroll for anyone who's arguing payroll. Lorenzo Cain's making $16 million. Yelich, $14 million overall as an adjusted, but a luxury tax salary, $23 million. Then you have Avi Garcia making 10. Hader's making 6. Same with Jackie Bradley Jr. But you notice something? Like, they actually went out and signed decent free agents. And don't they have Willie Adames too? I think so. Yeah. I don't even think he played in this series. I don't know what happened to him, but I don't think he played. Did he hurt or something? I think he might be hurt. He would have probably had 3 home runs against us. Sheesh. But yeah, this was an ugly series. It was very ugly, but again, it just goes to show you what level they are on compared to us. They're on a completely another level. I guess that's what happens when your aces aren't hurt. I mean, it's good to see Savale back, but Plesac, he's prone to duds. And then, by the way, Bieber, I guess he's starting to do, rehab assignments. He'll probably make 1 start this month, and then in the season, and then that'll be it. Maybe 1 or 2 starts, and then that'll be it for him, probably. They just want to get him back into the swing, so he's not spending all off season rehabbing. He can actually have a regular off season, which I understand that. It's like, but people are like, why would you even bring him back? The season's lost anyway. It's like, well, bring him back. Have him make 1 or 2, maybe 3 starts, if anything, depending on how it goes with his rehab assignments. And then this way he'll have a full offseason, regular offseason like you would normally have if he was healthy. But I'm still of the belief if he was completely healthy this year, if Savale and Bieber never got hurt, we're probably still in the division race. But then again, our offense might have freaking died earlier. Who knows? I mean, half the reason why we're in this predicament is because of pitching. The thing that kept us alive this year, that's been known to keep us alive since the dawn of time, or since Dolan really started being cheap again, was pitching. And it started fading, or it started betraying us, our bullpen especially. If your starters can't help you, you got to rely on the bullpen. And if the bullpen can't help you, then you're freaking screwed. So now who do we got to play? Well, we play the team that's beating up on the Yankees right now 4-0. Play the Twins in a doubleheader tomorrow. First one is at 3:10. Tristan McKenzie versus Joe Ryan. Joe Ryan was killing us last time we faced him. That'll be interesting to see how we do this time around. McKenzie 4-6, 4.44 ERA, 120 Ks. Joe Ryan 1-1, 2.25 ERA, 9 Ks. And then in the second game of the doubleheader, we will have Logan Allen on the mound. Oh boy! And then he is 1-6, 6.86 ERA, 27 strikeouts. And we do not know who we'll be facing. It could, and it's gonna be on FS1. Damn, really? They're gonna have a 7-inning game on FS1. That's always a buzzkill. It's like, damn, they're gonna have a freaking doubleheader game on freaking FS1. That's just crazy. Header now, so yeah, it's gonna be 7 innings. Cool. And then we got to play them the next day, and it'll be Cal Quantrill, 5-3, 3.04 ERA, 106 Ks, versus Griffin Jacks, 3-3, 6.27 ERA, 51 Ks. And if you're wondering who we got to play after the Twins, we play the team that is losing to the Twins 4-0 right now. That is the Yankees, who will have a series with the O's after they're done with the Twins, and then they have us. Okay, that should be fun. And of course, this will be in the Bronx. So Jose Ramirez, Bobby Bradley, they're gonna have the ability to hit bombs into right field, into the short porch. That should be fun. Another meme ballpark, you know? Do you think Green Bay will bounce back, or are we headed to a dark path? This is not a football stream, but I'll just say this real quick. I think Green Bay's gonna bounce back. Yeah, they'll bounce back. It's only one game. But damn, the Saints just didn't work yesterday. Sheesh. But yeah, that's pretty much going to wrap it up here, guys. Pretty much have this go about 20 minutes. Indians, it was a nightmare weekend for me, you know. First, the Indians have a no-hitter thrown on the same day that the Ohio State Buckeyes lose to the Ducks, of course. That was a horrendous day. My God. And then yesterday, of course, the Browns lose in a heartbreaker to the Chiefs. And the Indians lose again. First time we've been swept in a while. Usually, like I've always said, we're always very good at avoiding getting swept. But what's really sad is we've only won 2 games out of these last 3 series. And then we look at the standings. Let's take a look real quick as we enter the middle of the month. You have the Rays, who are comfortably ahead of everybody in the AL East. They're 9 games ahead of the Blue Jays. Their elimination number for the Blue Jays is 11, and they are in the wild card. Right now, it would be Jays and Red Sox in the wild card. Ooh. Red Sox are tied with the they're actually a game back of Toronto, but they're tied in games back at 9. The Yankees are only a game, and they have the same elimination number as Boston at 10, and they're 1 game out of the wild card. And then you have old Baltimore, 34 games back of the wild card. They're eliminated. They're done. 46 wins. They're probably not going to get 60 wins. That's even worse. 46-97. My God. Then you come to the AL Central, and it's comfortably in the White Sox hands. The Indians, 69-72. They may not even hit 80 wins. I'm going to be real with you. Kind of sucks, but this year just overall sucks for everybody. Oh, haha, Clinton Dix signed with the Raiders practice squad. Like I really care. 12 games back. 9 is the elimination number. 10 games out of the wild card. It ain't happening. The Twins can be eliminated tonight, I guess, with a loss. A loss or a win by Chicago or something. They're the only team from the Central that plays today, so they might be able to stay alive for another day. 63-80. Elimination number 1. 19 games back of the wild card. They're in dead last, believe it or not. That's actually something I never thought it would be. I never ever thought they would be in last. Robert Foster to the Cowboys practice squad. Wow. That's crazy. But yeah, that's another thing. Remember when the season started, people were saying people weren't picking us to win it. That's fine. But everyone was saying we were finishing in third. The Twins finished last. Some people had them winning the division this year. The injury bug screwed them over too. Injuries suck. Because the way I see it, if injuries didn't happen this year, it would have probably been White Sox, Indians, and Twins fighting for the division. It would have probably came right down to the wire. But injuries costed both us and the Twins. Twins lost some valuable bats for a while. And, of course, we lost our two big pitchers for a while, too. And some hitters. But our pitching took a big hit. And not to mention, James Spider Tack freaking decided to turn into trash after the freaking crackdown. By the way, I don't think he's ever even pitched in AAA yet. We literally sent him down to just work on his mechanics, pretty much. I don't think he's ever even gotten to a game. It's crazy. But yeah, we're 2-8 in our last 10. Lost 3 straight. Yeah, I mean, let's be real. This team is not good. $50 million payroll. What did you really expect? And then, of course, we're 10 games out of the wild card. Detroit's in third. Kansas City's in fourth, just like we all expected. You know? Then you got the AL West, and this is the closest division in the AL. Houston is 6.5 ahead of Oakland and Seattle. They're literally tied for second place. Like, that's insane. Like, they're both 3.5 out of the wild card, 3 out of the wild card, 6.5 out of the division. They both have an elimination number of 14. The Angels are the next closest team to getting eliminated at 7. They have a 10-game deficit in the wild card, 13.5 back in the division. That's sad. Another year wasted of Trout and Ohtani, although Trout didn't really play this year. He still has not played since, I don't think. Damn, is he really going to miss the whole year? Sheesh. Talk about a waste. My God. And then the biggest shock of all right here. Go to the NL. You look at the NL East. The Braves have a 4.5 game lead on the Philadelphia Phillies, who are 2.5 back in the wild card, 4.5 back in the division behind Atlanta, like I said. The Mets have rebounded a little bit. They're at 72 and 72, 5 games back in the division, 3 back in the wild card, 15 elimination number. And then you have the Marlins, who are actually not in last. That's got to be refreshing. You're not the worst team in your division, only because Washington pretty much sold off every valuable piece, and they're just bringing in a lot of youngsters. But those two are out. I've already talked about the NL Central. It's Milwaukee, without a doubt. And then you have the NL West, which has quickly turned into a 2-team race. And, San Francisco, 2.5 game lead in the division on the Dodgers. And then you have the Padres, who are 18.5 games back. My God. What happened to them? Sheesh. Damn. And then the Padres can be eliminated tonight, possibly. I think because they play the Giants, so I think that could eliminate them tonight. They could possibly eliminate the Padres from division contention tonight. I think. Yeah, I think if the Dodgers win too, that's just overkill. Look at the freaking Dodgers. They're 16 games up in the wild card. My God. Yeah, they're definitely going to be a wild card team. Unless they, there's going to be a division. There's going to be a wild card team out of the West. We'll just see if the Giants can hold on to it. I wouldn't want to play either one of these teams in the freaking division, in the wild card game. And right now, it would be the Dodgers and the like, huh? But hey, the Cardinals are 1 game back of the wild card. You mean to tell me the freaking Cardinals instituted their version of voodoo magic to somehow get in the freaking wild card race? I swear, they got some magic voodoo stuff. We got some magic voodoo stuff as well, but that only works at our place. It doesn't work on the road. The freaking Cardinals always do that. They have like some magical voodoo stuff that they just poof. They could be like 7 games out of it, and then they'd be like poof, and all of a sudden they're 1 game out, and you're like, oh, well, Reds, looks like you got company. Just imagine if the Cardinals come out of nowhere and take that freaking wild card spot and run with it. Dodgers and Cardinals, though, that would be fun in the freaking wild card game. Imagine Dodgers and Cardinals, Blue Jays and Red Sox. You'd have 2 divisional matchups. Huh, okay. Yeah, that'd be great. The only other teams, like, I'll look at the wild card here in a minute, too. Damn. That's crazy, you know? You look at the wild card and how things are shaping up there. Right now, the matchups would be Houston and Chicago. Ooh, a rematch of the World Series from a couple years ago. Ooh, from what was it, 05? 04? Yeah, 05. Damn, a rematch of that division. That's crazy. You know, a rematch of that World Series. That'd be nuts. Tampa would face Toronto or Boston. Now, the Yankees are lurking. The A's are lurking. The Mariners are lurking. That's really it. Only 2 teams have been totally eliminated out of contention altogether. No surprise, Texas and Baltimore. I mean, really? We have 11 games before we're eliminated from wild card. The Tigers eliminated in 7, Kansas City in 5, Minnesota in 3. Look at that. It's like freaking all the rest of the division all stacked up right here. You have the freaking White Sox all the way up here, and the rest of the division's like way down below. It would take a surge of ginormous proportions from us, as well as collapses from the Angels, Mariners, A's, and Yankees, and Red Sox and Blue Jays for us to even have a chance at it. What really pisses me off, though, is the fact that, you know, it's like teams that admit the season's over, you know, they sell off their old man pieces to bring in freaking youngsters to see what they got. But what are we doing? Oh, yeah, let's continue to pitch Blake Parker, Brian Shaw, Nick Whitgren. Yeah, good idea. That's a way to stay in it. You know, when we got some nice young pieces to freaking put in there to see what they got. No. But what really killed us, I will keep saying this, what really killed us this year, when those 2 went down, when Bieber and Savali went down, keep in mind, Plazak was already out because he threw a hissy fit and hurt his thumb. By the way, if Plazak, Savali, and Bieber never get hurt, we're probably either winning the division right now or we're still like neck and neck with the White Sox. Because you got to look at that 9-game losing streak. A lot of those games, we had bums pitching. If you had Bieber, Savali, or Plazak pitching those games, we'd probably win a couple of those. We're not in the dumps like we are now. That's where we lost. That's where our season ended right there. June 22nd, I believe, was when Savali got hurt. Then we kind of held it together, and then all hell broke loose in July. Of course. You know, that's the way it goes, I guess. It's the way it goes. Nothing you can do about it. So we'll see how this season goes. But if you look at the NL, the Brewers would face the Braves. Oh, that would be a fun series. God, even then, you look at the freaking deficit. The Brewers are freaking, 13 games ahead of the Braves. My God, for the number 2 seed. And then, of course, the best team is the Giants, although the Dodgers are right there. But it's like, damn, a 16-game deficit between the Dodgers And the freaking Padres, like, yeah, the Dodgers have already clinched their wild card. It's either going to be Dodgers or Giants in the wild card. One of those two teams are going to be in the wild card game. That's a given. Yeah, that's a given. Padres are not catching them. Now, the Reds, the Cardinals, the Phillies, the Mets, and oh my God, the freaking Colorado Rockies are still alive. How in the hell are they even? Where did they even come from? The Rockies. How? It's like, how did you get here? We thought you were dead. I mean, they're 12 games under 500. And what's really crazy about it, look at their home and away split. 45 and 27 at home. They have a better home record than the Padres. How? Oh, I know why. Coors effect. It must be fun playing in a ballpark where you just hit a ball routinely and it just goes flying out of the freaking yard. No, very little gravity, very little, atmosphere up there. The atmosphere is thinner, which means balls fly out at an alarming rate. I mean, we saw the home run derby. Balls were going like 500 feet. It's crazy. And they were juiced, too. These aren't even juiced, and they're still flying out of the yard. And yet they're still alive. Meanwhile, a team that everyone thought was going to be alive at this point, the Diamondbacks, well, they've been dead for a while. God, they had a roster that was not trash. And yet, look where they are. Who would have thought the team that traded Nolan Arenado, they gave the Cardinals money to take him. Who would have thought the Rockies would have a better record than the freaking Diamondbacks? Not me. Not me. No. Rashad Penny re-aggravated a calf injury. Jerry Jeudy high ankle sprain. So he's out for a couple weeks. That's tough. Wow. That's insane, man. The Rockies are, well, again, it's because their home record. Then you look at their away record, 21-51. So, like, they're an elite team at home, but they are absolutely god-awful on the road, away from Coors, which is usually the case. Just look at how some of these players play away from Coors. It's insane. And then above 500, they're 41-60. So they have the record of a division leader at home, and then they have a record of a tanking freaking team on the road. I've never seen a split like that in my life. It's insane. But that's Coors for you. You know, they're elite at home and they suck on the road. That's called a home field advantage, my friends. Wow. So, with that being said, I'm going to wrap this up. I've been going over 30 minutes. Wow. Season's almost over. You look at the schedule that the Indians have for the rest of the year, they don't have many more games. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 more series is left, which means, what, freaking probably 7 more of these kind of videos. You'll have a Twins series recap, Yankees series preview coming up on Thursday. You'll have a Yankees series recap. Recap preview on Thursday. Recap preview on Monday. That's 2 more. Recap preview on Thursday again. 3. Recap preview on Monday again. It seems like Monday and Thursdays I have recaps and previews. It's so funny. Recaps, previews every Monday and Thursday. Ha! That's pretty much the way it is. I have like 4 or 5 more of these videos to make. Yeah. You have one on Thursday for the Twins Yankees. Twins recap, Yankees preview on Thursday. That's 1. Yankees recap, Royals preview on Monday. That's 2. Royals recap, White Sox preview. That's 3. Yeah, White Sox recap, Royals preview. 4. And then Royals recap, Rangers preview. That's 5. 5 more videos. And then, of course, I have a freaking probably season recap. So that's 6. 6 more of these Indians-related videos. And am I going to stream any more games? Probably not. I might do a couple of those White Sox, maybe like 1 or 2 of those White Sox and Royals games. I don't know. I really have I really don't want to freaking stream this team. This team is not streamable. Not with the way they're playing right now. Hoping that, we'd be still in the fight at the end of it, but I think we're done. So, with that being said, guys, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll see y'all tomorrow for my picks for week 2. And then I'll do my preview for the Texans tomorrow too. So until then, I'm Crazy Dog at 99. Let's go Tribe. Season's almost over. Thank God. I'm out.